children, welcome to English class. Children, today let's learn about the topic called articles. I know that you already learned the topic article in your 8th standard, but today once again I want to redo the topic article. What is the article, children? What is article? Article is a thing or a word which makes the word clear, isn't it? Article is a word which is used to make a sentence or a word clear. So write down the definition. Article is very important. The same topic will continue even in the 10th also. So it is important that you should write the definition. As I told before, maybe you learn in the 8th standard, but what I will teach you this time, that better you write down in your new grammar notes, because at the end of your examination you can, once if you read the definition, it will be easy to recall the topic. So in that intention you have to write down the definition. Okay children, let's write down. What is article? Article definition I am giving. Article is a word. Article is a word that is used to make something definite or clear. What is article? Article is a word that is used to make something definite or clear. See, listen here children. For you, you may feel few of the sentences familiar that you have written in your previous year. Yes, it may be few of the sentences previous year notes, from the previous year notes only. I have picked the few of the sentence. Remaining to that there is the addition. Addition also there for that same topic. So that I am telling you to write down. Clear? Few of the sentences are same from your previous year notes, and remaining addition I have done. So that you have to write down the definition and the clues or the points, hint which I am giving. Clear? So article is a word that is used to make something definite or clear. Isn't it? Then write down the words a, comma, and the. A and the. Here underline a and the. Okay, are called articles. Are called articles. Full stop. Articles come before noun. Articles come before noun. Okay, then children, you know these three words are object or the types of a article. Types in the sense, these mainly three words we will call it as a article. In that, you know that there are two types of a article. There are two types of a article. One is indefinite article. One is indefinite article, another one is definite article. Clear? First one is indefinite article and definite article. Out of these three words, they had divided a and an as indefinite article, whereas the is definite article. Clear? What is indefinite article then? What is indefinite article? A name itself say that it is indefinite. Indefinite in the sense which is not clear. In a sentence, the object is not clear. Clear children? That is an indefinite sentence. As the name itself say, it is indefinite in the sense which is not clear, or about the person or about the things we cannot tell exactly. Correct? Then here indefinite article, there are two words a and an. Here also we will have to remember that where we are using the a and where we have to use the an. I will repeat once again. In indefinite article, out of these two objects a and an, when to use, how to use, that is the main thing, right? So if I say indefinite article, you may be having a confusion that where I have to use a and where I have to use an. Both are indefinite article and the sentence is not definite to us. Clear? So write down definition for indefinite article. A or an is a indefinite article. Okay, because it doesn't state which person, because it doesn't state which person or things we are talking about. What is indefinite article? It doesn't state it in the sense sentence. Okay, it doesn't sentence or a word. It after it you may write in bracket word or a sentence. Okay, it doesn't state which person or things we are talking about. Okay, example, doctor. Doctor, child. Clear? So I say a doctor, clear, and a child is a common noun. Common noun in the sense we don't know exactly about which doctor we are referring or about which child we are referring. Clear? A child may be a male or a female. The child may be he or she. A doctor may be a male or female, or he may be a specialized in the specific field, or he may be a veterinary doctor, but we don't know about which doctor we are referring. So in that case we will use a because here exactly as I told, this is an indefinite sentence we are referring, and we are not definite about the things or a person. So here I use a. Why not an? Then why not an? So why not an? Then write down next question. Then write down the next point, that a and is, first point you have to remember while using a and an, that a and is used before singular countable noun. Singular countable noun. Is it clear? So a and is used before singular countable noun. What is a singular countable noun? That is why I taught you types of a noun. Clear, children? Now is it clear? So what do you mean by singular countable noun? Singular in the sense one, whereas countable in the sense which can be counted. So simple example take. For a singular countable noun, I give an example, book. Book is one book is a singular and it can be counted, isn't it? So singular countable noun. Example I will give you, book. So we can use a and an in case of a singular countable noun. Is it clear? First point you have written that a and is used before singular countable noun. Clear? Then next point, it cannot be used before plural noun. Is it clear? Is it clear now? A and an cannot be used before plural noun. I am only telling plural noun. I didn't use the word countable. I am just telling that it can be used before a plural noun. Plural noun in the sense books, roses, pens. So that is a plural, isn't it? So here I told only about plural noun. Okay. Then next heading, choice between a and an. Choice between a and an. Example, heading you give. Choice between a and an. So how you will choose that a. First point in that the choice between a and an is determined by sound and not a spelling. Is it clear now? So the choice between a and an is determined by sound. Sound in the sense the word when we pronounce, what sound we will get on the basis of that sound we will catch on the basis of a sound, not spelling. Clear? Then next point. A is used before words. A is used before words. Before words. A is used before words beginning with a consonant sound. A is used before words beginning with a consonant sound. A is used before words beginning with the consonant sound. So, where we have to use, where a consonant. So, the letter A can be used in front of a consonant sound. Consonant sound you know, right? The 21 letter of the English alphabet is considered as a consonant. What is a consonant? The letter which can be pronounced with closing our mouth, or we cannot pronounce it freely as we pronounce the vowel. Example, B, C, D, F, G. Where the constraint we will get the constraint to our lips or a tongue to pronounce that letter. That is a consonant, isn't it? So, where we will get the consonant sound. I am not referring a spelling or a letters. I am telling consonant sound. Where we are getting a consonant sound, there we have to use a, isn't it? And children, I hope that you know that the articles, it may be a and or the. If we will use always article before the noun, isn't it children? Article we are always using before the noun. If you want anywhere in your notes, write down in the article topic that articles are used before the noun. That you should remember, okay? That we will use before the noun. Then we are using consonant A in front of the consonant sound. Then example, word, clear a cat, etc. Then next point, and is used before the word beginning with vowel sound. And is used before words begin with the vowel sound. And vowel sound, which are the vowel A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowel sound, isn't it? So, and is used before the word begin with the vowel sound. Example, an orange, an egg, an elephant, etc. Okay, and suppose I hope while teaching the parts of speech I had given one example that he. Can you see? Okay, I'll write here. Here I'll write, he is an honest person. Correct? He is an honest person or a honest man. Okay, I hope this same sentence I had given once before when I teaching the parts of speech. So I hope in the adjective, right? While I teaching adjective, I have given this example. So honest man in the sense, here you see H is a consonant letter. Isn't it, children? H is a consonant letter, and you may have a doubt that why here I used an. Clear? You may be expecting here A. No. Isn't it, children? So correct. If you are guessing an is correct, then you are correct, because why here is an? Because though H is a consonant letter, but it gives sounds of a vowel. Observe. Honest, or honest, what you pronounce, that a sound of a O sound you will get. Hotel, O. So observe here, hotel, honest, all this, the H letter especially, this will sound a O, which is a vowel letter or a vowel sound. So here we use a and. So remember that, as I told, articles is used before the noun, any kind of a noun, and before using the article here, these noun first letter sound you have to observe while pronouncing. What sound you will get, either it is a consonant or a vowel. Depending upon that sound you have to use in an indefinite sentence, a and an you have to use. Is it clear, children? That you have to observe first what you are writing. I am not referring a spelling, I am telling about vowel and consonant sound. Is it clear? Then next is definite article. What is a definite article? What is a definite article? Write down. The article the is used as indefinite article. The article the is used as indefinite articles because it points out a particular person or thing. Because it point out a particular person or things. So definite article, the word the is being used, and as I told, the definite article itself, name itself say this is a definite. So where it is exactly or particularly pointing out about the person or a things or a location about which we are talking about. In that manner, we are using a article the. It means that suppose if you know that about whom you are referring, or exactly particularly about what you are talking, that case we are using a the, and even the article should come before the noun. Clear? Then the next is another point in this one, that the can be used. Remember, the can be used before singular countable noun. Singular countable noun. Singular countable noun. Noun is clear. Singular in the sense one, which can be countable. Now, example, book. Clear? The book. The social notes. The social book. I can tell that singular social book, which can be counted. Counted in the sense that if it is more, you can anyhow count it. Where book is a countable noun, isn't it? So which can be counted, and so the can be used before singular countable noun, then comma plural countable noun. Is it clear why I am stressing here? plural countable noun. Books. Books in the sense more than a one. So countable, which can be even count also. So plural countable noun. And uncountable noun. Uncountable noun in the sense, example as I told, raindrops. Singular countable noun. Then plural countable noun. Here. Then books. Example I can say, which can be counted more than a one. Then another one is uncountable noun. Uncountable noun. Example, rain drops. Isn't it? So the cases like singular countable noun, plural countable noun, and uncountable noun. In their manner, we can use, in those three cases, we can use definite article the. Is it clear, children? So whatever we learned today, what are the topic we learned today? Today we learned meaning of article. Isn't it? Meaning of article. Then in that we learn definite articles. Definite article like a and. Then where the situation or where the point where you can use the definite indefinite article a and an, or the situation or the cases where you can use a and definite article, that is the, where you can use the. I hope, children, this is clear, and remember that these articles you should not forget anywhere. Clear? Because whenever you are reading any books, English book, if you get the article words, it is not that every time wherever you get the a and it is an article, isn't it? So suppose if you get the use of a and the, just once you glance in the sense, once you just observe that why they use their a and the, what is the situation or what is the criteria why they have used these three words, whether it is a definite sentence or it is a indefinite sentence or whether it is a countable noun, plural noun, such all the points which I have given, just once you go through that, so that it is like what you say, practically you can see that the use of a and the, so that once that point or a view, if it is enter your head, it will never goes. So I am telling, it is not just only I am telling to read the textbook. You have to read the textbook. Along with the textbook, suppose if you get to read any magazine, then once you just go through whatever you have written, that you practically apply and see. So that this will be your vocabulary and the practice of a article and other grammar. It may be a preposition or adjective. All this can be where they can apply in the language, that you can be seen. This is like a practical experiment that you can do in the subject. Clear? Then I hope even you are well known with the missing words. Missing words you have done in your FAs. I hope you have done good in FAs. Missing words you know, right, children, that you have already learnt in 8. Example, a missing word. Take a child. Child, if I give you as a missing word, child, I give C, dash, I, then dash. This is a difficult. Is it difficult? C, H, I is there, L you have to guess and write. This is a missing word, isn't it? Then doctor, again D, comma, C, then T, then dash. This is, if suppose it begins with the D only, you will guess this is a doctor, isn't it? This is the missing word that you will get for your examination. This is a pattern I am just telling, because same pattern will continue even in your 10th. So all this missing word all will carry 1 mark. So the children, you should not leave it, because children usually when you show it a blank dash, they will feel, oh, this is something difficult word. So that what you have to do, you have to use your pencil to exactly when you get the words, then use your pen and write it. Clear? Till then, to guesswork, better you use your pen so that you can try one or two words. Then when you get the definite word, you can try the missing word. Is it clear? Then jumble words. Jumble words, you do know children what is a jumble word? Jumble word I can say. Example. Take simple word only, take boy. Isn't it? I will give B-O. Here it is as a jumble word. Simple example. Then which word this is? You have to identify the word. As this is a simple B-O-Y, one type, or again Y-O-B, you will try. Suppose if you won't get the word boy, then you will try. First try you will do this. Then this you will try. You won't get. Again this is wrong, this is wrong. Then finally one right word will come. It may be a boy. Then this is the correct. Example, another word, rose. S-E-R. Jumble word. How you will try? One word you have to write R-O-S-E. Rose. Clear? Jumble word in the sense, the spelling of the word is, they have jumbled. Jumbled in the sense, here and there they have messed. The messed word you have to write in a proper manner and you have to make it a useful word. This is a one mark question again which will carry on the exam. Clear? All is all simple grammar or vocabulary that you will get it on English. This you have to done. And I hope this you have done in your FA paper also. And along with that, the meaning of your lesson or the vocabulary meaning part which I have given, that also you should read and keep touch with those words. Clear children? I will meet you in the next class with the new topic children. Till then, see you. Be safe at home children.